Let's start by putting this number into perspective. Paying $5,000 every single month for rent sounds extreme, but in cities like New York, San Francisco, or Los Angeles, it's surprisingly common. That single rent payment adds up to $60,000 per year, just for the roof over your head. Now here's the kicker. That's before you even think about groceries, utility bills, transportation, childcare, insurance, or saving for retirement. Imagine working all year, only to realize that $60,000 of your hard-earned income disappears into rent. It's a staggering figure. Financial experts usually recommend that housing costs, whether rent or mortgage, should take up no more than 30% of your income. This rule of thumb exists for a reason. It ensures that after you pay for housing, you still have enough left over for the other essentials, plus some room to save and invest for your future. So let's apply that 30% rule to our $5,000 rent. To comfortably afford it, your household income would need to be around $200,000 per year. That's the level where $60,000 in rent would represent roughly one-third of your income. High, but within the boundaries of financial advice. Now here's where reality sets in. The average American household income is about $75,000 per year. That's not even half of what you'd need to reasonably cover a $5,000 rent payment. Put another way, the average household would have to nearly triple their income to make this level of rent sustainable. Think about that for a moment. The gap between what people actually earn and what's required to afford luxury-level rent is massive. For the typical American family, paying $5,000 in rent isn't just difficult, it's mathematically impossible without going into debt. Let's do a quick comparison. If you're earning the average $75,000 per year, that works out to about $6,250 per month before taxes. After taxes, depending on where you live, you're probably taking home closer to $5,000 to $5,500 per month. Now picture trying to hand over almost that entire paycheck to your landlord every single month. That leaves almost nothing for food, gas, healthcare, or even basic entertainment. You'd be living paycheck to paycheck with zero savings and probably racking up credit card debt just to survive. This is the reality that so many people face in expensive cities. Even if they're not paying the full $5,000, housing often takes up 40, 50, sometimes even 60% of their monthly income. And the higher that percentage climbs, the harder it becomes to build any real financial stability. So here's the truth. A $5,000 rent isn't just a number. It's a dividing line. On one side, you have households earning $200,000 or more who can stretch to cover it, though even they may feel the strain. On the other, you have the vast majority of Americans who would be completely priced out of this lifestyle. Understanding this gap is critical because it shows us why so many people feel like they're falling behind financially. It's not just about poor money management. It's about the sheer mismatch between wages and housing costs in today's economy.